Now, this is where I told you there's a certain way. You take the end of the tubing that's on the outside of the reel, and you want it connected to fill first. That way, this ends up on the inside. So as you're rolling everything up, it's a lot easier with this staying on the inside and the tubing rolls off the outside. Otherwise, we'd have the tubing rolling from the inside, which does not work. Make sense? That's one of those things that will be real easy to mess up, and you probably will, because I did too. Once you mess it up 2 or 3 times and have to fumble it all out, you won't do it again. Now, we do need a little bit of Johnson's baby powder on it. As you can see how this tubing is stuck to itself, that makes it wind off here really nice and neat. All the tubing manufacturers don't do that. Some of it's just in a pile, which is a mess. But it will tend to stick back to itself once we get it in the reel, if we don't put just a little baby powder or something on it. So we'll powder that up just a little bit around the top. You go home smelling like a baby's butt.
Worst things can happen.
Worst things can happen. Now, come back around here, Lauren, right over here. Now, what I do with the tubing, I put a little loop here, and I go around 2 or 3 times. That way I've got it around the hub, and it makes it stay where it's supposed to be. Does that make sense? And then I slide this through and lock it down. Got it? Now, what we're ready to do, if you want to, Lauren, you can come back over this way. Try and get where you can see me. As you're winding this up, you want to kind of, actually ladies, if you can't come around here between Lauren and myself, I want to show you as we're winding this up. Actually, let's get down a little lower. I like this where it's down like this. You don't want to wind it all at the bottom or all at the top. If you've ever been fly fishing, you know how you wind the tubing, the fishing line back and forth, so it winds up real. Otherwise, you'll have a bunch on the top and none on the bottom. So as you're winding it up, kind of take your hand and go up and down a little bit with it. And I'm in a very awkward position here for the camera. It wouldn't work a lot better if you get it. Yeah, this will work fine here. I'm up too high, kind of pulling it off the top. That's okay, we'll just go like this. Now we've got everything in one nice little package there, and we're ready to do our calibration.